a haunting Ghost Armor Kerrigan cosplay, inspired Starcraft sneakers, and a look under the hood of the best Terran power armor build ever. It's all my favorite Starcraft art and builds on extra content. Pepakura is the best thing that's happened for fan art and cosplay in years. It means papercraft in Japanese, and using it you can make almost any 3D model into a physical one. In the grand scheme of papercraft, this Banshee model is cool, but it seems modest when you look at the full spectrum of papercraft projects. This full-size Terran assault rifle, here modeled by a lovely, presumably sentient stained glass window, probably only weighs a few ounces, but thanks to the textures, it looks hefty enough to bludgeon a rabid panda. Builders even make full suits of armor using papercraft. You might think that this Terran marine armor is a little rough, but it's an entirely fan-made suit that started in Pepakura. Once a part is constructed from heavy paper or cardboard, the costumer usually reinforces it with fiberglass and resin. Excellent lighting is sometimes difficult to pull off at a convention, but lighting is something that talented 2D artists must get right every time. This detailed pencil drawing of an infested Kerrigan is an example of frontal lighting, and this Kerrigan tattoo is an example of flesh lighting. Here's a cool, super brushy Terran badass. I hope the artist will forgive me for pointing out that the clip on the right is at the wrong angle. Also, I'd think with jetpacks this large, they'd send him out with a little more ordnance. And I added this Mutalisk painting for the way the creatures emerge in the foreground from this mess of brushstrokes in the background. Ah, it's awesome. As for these banelings and this ghost, I just like the colors. If it exists, there's a cake of it. No exceptions. Now run off that cake in these Starcraft-inspired custom Nikes. I love the genuine inspired by authenticity of these. They aren't direct lifts of anything from the game, but there can be no doubt when you look at them that these are Starcraft sneakers. And this is one hell of a ghost sniper rifle from Bill Doran of Punished Props. Bill makes some of the best replicas around, so if you're a fan, keep an eye on him. Now let's get back to that power armor. For my eyeballs, the best part is all of the illuminating work-in-progress pictures that are from this build. That said, I know you're here for the money shot, so let's get to it. Okay, so one guy looks like he's a little drunk. I'm gonna assume somebody put ketamine in his stim pack. There's still 2 items left, but before we get to those, I have a question for you this week. What game do you think doesn't get enough amazing fan art and cosplay? You'll find links to everything in this video in the description below. If you like the show, click the like button, and if you're new to Verbal Processing, subscribe for more. And now here's your extra content. An adjutant cosplayer that makes me wonder what the limits of bedroom-safe role-playing costumes are, and Kerrigan ghost cosplay that walks the line between beauty and weathering perfectly. Except for that weird stripe between her butt cheeks. What's going on there? It's weird, right? This has been Ian with Verbal Processing for extra content.